Hi there Class 2 and welcome to our next literacy lesson. I'm going to show you a video of someone called Kevin Parry, and he has been doing lots of different walks, different ways of moving. While you watch it, I'd like to make a list of verbs that you see. The one that I've got in the picture here I would describe as toddling or walking unsteadily. So get something ready to write with and write down all the different ways of moving that you see. Let's have a look. So you have hopefully quite a few ideas there. What I'd like for you to do now is to write 3 or more words to describe how people of different ages might move around. A way that a baby might move, a toddler, a child, or a teenager. For baby, I've already done roll, crawl, and are carried. That's not how they move themselves, but they are carried by other people. So use the verbs you've just seen, use some from your experience of seeing babies and toddlers and children and teenagers, and try and get some more verbs to describe how people of different ages might move around. Pause the video while you have a go at that. Okay, so today you will look at an example of an information text, and it will help you when you write your own. We're going to think about dogs to start with, because my example text is all about dogs. What do you already know about dogs? We're going to take a look at a video, but why not think of some ideas first? Can you come up with 10 things you know about dogs, you and your partner? Have a go.
Fluffy, playful, and lots of fun. Dogs are good to play with. They run, they jump, they chase and catch a ball, And when they are having fun, they wag their tail. Dogs of all different colours and sizes. A dog can be as small as a Chihuahua, or as big and furry as a St. Bernard. And there are many different breeds of dog. Dogs make great pets, especially when they are young. A young dog is called a pup. A dog can be a faithful friend, or a blind person's guide. Like all living things, dogs need to be looked after properly. This means giving them good food to eat and the right amount. Enough water to drink, a safe, cozy place to rest and sleep, keeping them clean with regular brushing and grooming. And if they get ill, taking them to the vets where they can be treated. Have you got a dog?
So lots of information in that video. This text doesn't have as much information, but it's a really good example of how to lay out our work. So we're going to read it through and we're going to highlight the different features that it has. We're going to keep an eye out for the title, the introduction, headings, pictures, and captions. Captions are sentences that explain a picture or a photograph. Let's read it through together now. Make sure you can see it in front of you. Dogs. Dogs are animals that have been kept as pets for hundreds of years. Read on to find out more about these wonderful creatures. Different types. There are many different types of dog. Some are big, like the Great Dane, and some are small, like the Jack Russell. Some dogs have long hair and some have short hair. We have a picture here and it says the Labrador is the most popular dog to own in the UK. How to look after your dog. Make sure you feed it every day so that it has lots of energy. Dogs are carnivores. Make sure you give it plenty of water too. Dogs need a lot of exercise. And we have another picture here which says a lead can help you to keep control of your dog when walking it. And I know some places you can't take your dog for a walk without a lead to keep that control and to keep everyone safe. Let's have a look now then through the different parts of the text. If you want to have a go before, that's absolutely fine. If you want to do it with me, then let's just have a look at the video now. So the title, well, I coloured the title in yellow and the title of this text was just Dogs. It tells people what they're going to be reading about. Next thing is the introduction. The introduction explains in a little bit of detail what the reader will find out. And here it says, dogs are animals that have been kept as pets for hundreds of years. So that's a fact about dogs in general. Read on to find out more about these wonderful creatures. Just inviting the reader to carry on, making them want to read further. The headings here I've done in blue. Got different types, how to look after your dog. In information text we often have headings. Sometimes they're underlined, sometimes they're in bigger size writing than the rest of the text, and that will help you find the information that you need. So if you wanted to find out how to look after your dog, you know you could go straight to this part. The pictures, well, I've done a circle around the pictures or a loop. Information texts often have pictures, and I think it would be good for yours to have pictures because remember you're going to be writing about growing up for younger children, so the pictures might really help them to find out the different parts or find the different parts that they want to read. And then finally the captions, which I explained before, are a little bit of extra information about the photograph just to explain it. So you need to colour code yours if you haven't already. If you have already had a go, make sure it matches up with mine, and perhaps can you think of another paragraph? You don't have to write it down, maybe you could just talk about that. with the people that you're with. So can you think of another paragraph once you've highlighted all of the different features? And I'll see you next time.